Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy CarameloBX. In this video, I'm going to be covering, all of the information, all of the allegations, just everything that's been surfacing online about the whole Diddy situation. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about it too, because literally any social media, anywhere you go, you're just gonna hear the word or the name Diddy. Now, I think it's pretty damn crazy, everything that's been coming to light, and I think that it's gonna, definitely expose a lot of the people within the music industry and just celebrities in general. So in this video, I'm actually gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna go over some of the videos I seen on TikTok when I was scrolling through them earlier today. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment down below. What do you guys think of the whole situation? Do you guys think he's guilty or innocent? I mean, I know the answer that a lot of people are going to be choosing, but at the end of the day, you just never really know with celebrities and millions of dollars being thrown around. You never know what's going to happen. Without further ado, let's get into it. So this first video right here that I saw on TikTok really did caught my eye. It was apparently a bunch of photos that had resurfaced on the internet. First things first, right here. This one's insane. Leonardo DiCaprio. I remember seeing too in one of the videos that apparently this was Leonardo DiCaprio is like his #1 person that he invites to all of these Diddy parties, these freak offs, all that shit. Like, so that's definitely an eye opener, because I know he's a lot of people's favorite actor and stuff like that. So to see him here is actually pretty crazy. Russell Brand. I'll be honest, I have no idea who this is. Jennifer Lopez. Ashton Kutcher. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I like Ashton Kutcher as an actor. I know him best as Michael Kelso from That 70s Show. I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but I love That 70s Show. So to see that he was at these parties, like, it's crazy, man. Tommy Lee, don't know who that is. I feel like this volume is like stupid loud. Oh, that's it. All right, I guess that's it for the photos. Now, I will say too, just putting it out there, because I try to be unbiased with everything. There is definitely, I know in these times, celebrities throwing huge mansion parties up in the hills of Hollywood and stuff like that. That was normal. So I am not going to say that every single person that went to Diddy parties was involved with the weird shit, but I definitely think that a lot of them knew or were involved and never came to light to speak about it. All right, this is the next video that I saw here. It's just more of this guy going over a little information as well.
Everybody is terrified right now, because any day you can wake up and one of your favorite celebrities can be attached to Diddy, bruh. These people wrote the soundtracks to your life. These people probably helped you get over a situation with their music, or with an interview, or with a show, or with a movie. These people probably inspired you to take action on your dreams.
Now, I have seen a lot of posts about these two right here, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, if you guys don't already know, these two are billionaires, and they honestly run a lot of the music industry, if I'm being honest. I mean, a lot of the stuff that's out there is conspiracies, but as you guys know, conspiracies normally always come out to be true. Just like all these Diddy allegations, these conspiracies were brought up months ago, years ago, but no one ever really believed them. Now it's all coming out, and from what it looks like, a lot of it is true. So a lot of people are saying that these two worked closely with Diddy with all the weird shit that was going on. And I know you guys know about the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing, Epstein's Island, all that stuff. Now, I feel like the next person they might investigate is Mark Rubin, because he's also throwing a lot of these white-off parties and stuff like that. It's a lot of weird shit, man.
Take action on things that are important to you. To leave that relationship, to leave it alone and go out and be your own person. These people probably inspired you to play basketball.
LeBron.
Inspired you to do it against all odds, even if you coming from the gutter. These people probably wrote every song for every breakup you've ever had in your life, and yet still you could wake up tomorrow and find out.
I know Meek Mill fans are tight, bro. All the people that used to jack Meek Mill for all those years, Meek Mill's a thug and Meek Mill from the streets, and he over here getting clapped by Diddy, bro. I know they mad. They mad.
Pounded by P. Diddy. They was out there taking advantage of girls, taking advantage of people that didn't deserve it. Nobody deserves that, man. This is why it's important to not have idols. to not have people that you are obsessed with, to not have people that are literally directing the code of your life. You gotta have your own standards, your own morals, your own goals. That goes for me too. I love Kendrick Lamar, but if he pop up at one of them freak-offs doing stuff to underage girls and stuff like that, it's over.
That's a fact. I feel like you can be a fan of like artists or like just celebrities, actors, you know, athletes, but don't, like, you can't revolve the way you act or dress or talk or just your way of life around these kinds of people, because you got to remember, like, you never know what people really do. You never know people's true intentions. You never really know a person. Like, it could even be someone you talk to every day. You never know a person. Like, there's all, like, people have skeletons in their closets. People are always hiding something, so you got to be very cautious. Now, I know in this case this is different, but I mean, like, just in general, be your own person and stick to morals, like he said, because I'm a huge Drake fan, and I seen that Drake was at these parties. Now, if I were to find out later on that he was involved with this weird shit, I can't follow Drake anymore. Like, I just can't. And there's already been a lot of allegations around him, but nothing's been, like, proven. So, like, I agree with what he's saying. Now, this next clip that we're going to see, I liked this one to react to it today because I thought this was really interesting. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but apparently Nicki Minaj was one of the people that recorded, you know, the stuff that was going on between Diddy and Meek Mill. And apparently she's been getting threats. She's been getting, you know, attempts to like assassination attempts against her life, and that's pretty much what this video is about. Lady's gonna be explaining it here.
That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek. Oh, man. She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy, but now that Diddy out there, why not?
Yep.
So it looks like Nicki Minaj's life might be in danger after she got exposed for being behind the leaked tape of Meek Mill and Diddy's freak off. This comes after Nicki revealed that somebody on her team had received some sort of payment to poison her. She didn't disclose who the person was, but she went off on Twitter and spilled all the tea about how she found out how they were trying to take her out. At the time of the attempted poisoning, a lot of people thought it was just some industry executives messing with her again and trying to get her to shut up. But word on the street is that it's really because Nicki was behind the infamous Diddy and Meek Mill freak-off tape, and that Diddy's entourage are trying to take her out because she know too much. Nicki was actually managed by Diddy before the start of her career, but she fired him after just 6 months, and apparently it was because he was trying to get her mixed up in all his freak-offs. If anybody knows his secrets, it's her, and he's trying to tie up loose ends before this trial starts. Okay, so for those of y'all who somehow don't know, Meek Mill got exposed for being Diddy's boy toy a while ago, and apparently he was getting his back blown out with Johnson's baby oil while he was still in a relationship with Nicki. He got exposed a few months ago when Diddy got slapped with an SA lawsuit by music producer Lil Rod. Lil Rod exposed Meek Mill and Usher while he was talking about some of the people that he saw at the freak-offs. Even though he didn't explicitly mention them, it honestly didn't take much to figure out he was talking about Meek and Usher. He described Meek as a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, and described Usher as a male R&B singer who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas.
If you guys think about it too, if you guys remember the time where Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj were dating, they seemed like they were really like into it. Like, they made a bunch of music together. They made that one like love song about each other and stuff like that. And then they just like broke up like randomly. And like when I don't know, I feel like when things are going so good and there's like a sudden breakup, it's got to be something deeper than that. So like, I don't know necessarily if this is true or not, because if you guys see this comment right here, this person, Tara, she says there was a security guy that said he recorded it. And I remember seeing that video too. I really don't know. But again, if you think about it, like going to when they were dating, they randomly broke up. I did hear about like before that Nicki had him as a had Diddy as like a manager. I didn't know exactly why or how long like Diddy was the manager, but you know, things are just starting to make sense. And like they said, like the lady said earlier in the video, since all these things are coming out about Diddy now, it just seems like every celebrity is starting to come out. Like I saw that Bieber was also talking on an interview about that he's trying to protect Billie Eilish and stuff like that. And you guys know that back when I think it was Justin Bieber was like 15 or 16 is when Diddy was getting heavily involved with him, and who knows what he made Bieber do as a young kid, like as a teenager, you know what I mean? So like it's a lot of just scary shit that's going off. And again, when the trial starts and they start showing all these proofs that, well, I heard it's going to be like a federal case, so we're not going to get any type of like footage or recordings inside, but you know, things will get leaked. So this whole situation is just insane. Now, this is going to be like another slideshow, but I wanted to touch on this as well. No Diddy. Basically, he had offered up in one of his and like his plea deal, or like his bail plea, whatever you want to call it. He offered to pay $50 million basically, to not like to be bailed so that he can just be out while he's awaiting trial, but they denied it. And if you look through here, you're gonna see everything he tried to offer, right? So right here it says Diddy offered this $48 million Miami mansion up as collateral in his failed $50 million bail plea. And this is what the house looked like. Now I'll show you guys what the house looked like just because. It's a nice house, don't get me wrong. It's a really nice house. But again, you guys look at this house, you guys see the location, you guys see how much it is. Now, why would you even offer something like that if you were pleading not guilty? You know what I mean? Like, why would you even put a ridiculous bail like that if you were innocent? I'm just saying, right? Now, as you guys can imagine, they're not honoring this bail because, you know, they're saying that he's like an escape risk, or like that he's a risk of like fleeing the country or like going into hiding, because now things are really starting to get like crazy. You know what I mean? Like now, like Diddy actually knows that they're actually catching on and they're getting evidence and people are speaking out, and you know, there's a bunch of people that are trying to get him locked up, and I think I even saw there was a lady that was testifying against him that was coming out. So it's stuff like this doesn't help his case. Like, why are you using this? Like, why are you going to these lengths if you're apparently innocent? You know what I mean?
Who gonna turn down?
All right. Now, I didn't want to speak on this earlier, but you guys remember the interview that Shannon Sharpe had with Cat Williams. Now, there's been a lot of stuff over the years, over the past like 10 years, 15 years, that Cat Williams has been throwing out there about exposing people. And things are starting to make sense now. And mind you, this dropped at the beginning of this year. He said the truth will be exposed. And that's exactly what's happening.
50 million. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. Motherfuckers be gay in Hollywood, you know.
This is what I'm talking about right here. I remember seeing this stand-up comedy when I was like a little kid, and like I probably wasn't supposed to be watching it because I was a little kid, but a lot of the jokes he was saying was just going over my head. Now listen to this part of his stand-up that he was saying here.
You never fucking expected. They be having these big ass mansion parties, and the mansion party, the whole mansion is a party, and then it's a separate party in the little rooms. I ain't been famous that goddamn long. I'm excited in a motherfucker to be at the mansion party. You be looking at all the goddamn rooms, and you fuck around and look in the wrong room.
Fuck around and look in the wrong room. What do you think he means by that?
Nick, come here. Why you think I speak with such clarity? I'm actually involved in each one of these stories I told you about. Who gonna turn down 50?
I'm just saying, like, who knows what else has been put out there that they have been putting out like subliminally, because at the end of the day, they want to speak about the truth. They want to tell what really happened, but they also have to watch out for the safety of their own being, because when people like Diddy and Epstein and all these other people that do weird shit, these guys have deep root connections to more powerful people that help them keep this on their line. Like, think about how long Diddy's been doing this stuff for. This has been going on for like 20 plus years. How the hell has he been able to get away with it for this long? It's just now coming to light. You know how much shit can happen in 20 years or in a month or in a week? A lot of shit can happen. So Now this is the last one here that I want to show, and I think this is the craziest one because it's about Kevin Hart. And a lot of people love Kevin Hart. He's one of the funniest comedians of this time. And again, like we saw earlier, this whole situation is scary because a lot of people's favorite celebrities or actors or comedians or whatever the case is starting to come out to light.
Kevin Hart is at a Diddy party, and they made the mistake of putting the content online. So I'm about to show you some darkness, okay? So watch the video. You're about to see it's not a normal thing that's happening, okay? You have a girl in the bathtub. I'm trying to cover up as much.
So it's hard to see because, again, he has to cover up for the sake of putting it online. But if you guys couldn't see it clearly, you guys can rewind a little bit. Basically, this is a jacuzzi or like a bathtub. That's what this lady right here, that's what she's in. She's in a bathtub, and around the edge is a bunch of candles, just to kind of give you guys a better picture.
As much as I can, and just watch what happens to the girl in the surrounded by water. Watch what happens to her. Just keep watching. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. Watch at her. You see what's going on there? You see the smoke? You see the
her
smoke?
hair's on fire.
Her hair's on fire. Kevin Hart finds it hilarious. He's laughing hard. So when you hear that dodgy things are happening at these weddings, at these parties, okay, really bad things are happening. And he's about to take down so many people.
Yep.
So many people from the videos from the parties are about to go to jail. Diddy is the Harvey Weinstein of hip-hop, according to some people. I'm not trying to get sued. So watch this space and see how many celebrities are going down because of this dude.
Now look, guys, I just want to end off the video by speaking a little on this. Now, again, I agree with the guy, right? I'm not trying to get sued or nothing. I mean, I doubt a bunch of people are going to watch this video anyways. But if you guys do, you know, it's one of those weird situations where a lot of celebrities, a lot of people's idols are involved. And I don't know the kind of person Diddy is. Now, one or two things can happen. I want to say, one, he's either going to go down and take everyone that was involved with him down. Or two, he's going to go down and he's not going to speak on it. Because, again, there's a lot of people that are powerful in his position. And Diddy is just one of the people that's getting exposed. We have no idea how many more people can be doing weird shit like this on the low. Or people who orchestrated this entire thing with Diddy, you know what I mean? Like, you just never really know. So I think the whole situation is crazy. I'm definitely gonna keep a close eye on this, you know, hopefully make some more videos for you guys in the future just to kind of see what's going on here. If you guys enjoyed this little video I made for you guys, you know, please subscribe, like, comment down below. Again, what do you guys think about the whole situation? What do you guys think about these videos I've shown you? As always, man, I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.